Hey guys, firstly welcome to the video. If it's the first time coming to the channel and you don't know anything about me, my name is Courtne Marland. I'm an online digital entrepreneur, which basically means I make a lot of money online doing multiple different things. If you want to know more about it and kind of how you can do it yourself and leave your 9 to 5 or whatever you're doing, or even just live the digital nomad lifestyle, make sure to hit a subscribe and smash that like button. But today is going to be a really interesting concept because I want to talk about how within a day you could literally duplicate pretty much the whole of Amazon. Alright, so that's like, I know that puts a lot of people off and they're like, Amazon's like a really big company, it can't be done in a day. So most of what Amazon does is not on their retail side, but their retail side 100% you can do in a day. So let me explain a little bit about how that works and how a lot of people have been doing what I'm talking about, including myself, and you most likely have actually purchased something from someone like me who's doing exactly what I'm going to talk about now, and contributed to their kind of social media digital journey. Right, so first things first, I want to show you a website. This is called Dude's Gadgets, right? So they are essentially a company that sells a whole lot of random gadgets, thus the name. Really that helps people in different industries. It's essentially just a collection of gadgets. Right, now every single gadget that they sell can pretty much be found on Amazon as well, right? So on Amazon, I just went and I found it's this little cat toy thing, because it serves as a perfect example of what I'm going to talk about. Now, I'm assuming that majority of you have heard of things like AliExpress and Alibaba, but a lot of people don't realize that you could use it in this way. So AliExpress, for example, if you haven't heard of it, that's fine. AliExpress looks exactly like this. This is AliExpress, which is essentially a Amazon of China. So everything on here is listed either by factories or people in China who buy from the factories. So everything here is really, really cheap. So for example, if you search for something like a cat toy and you filter it by orders, which means that's what the majority of people have ordered, you can see all these toys. Literally, there's the toy that we just saw on Amazon, right? The toy on here is $4.18 or $5.97, right? But that's shipping from the United States. So if we do China and you choose something like that, you're going to pay $5.97. On Amazon, it's going for $9.76. So how did it go from $5 to $9? Now, a lot of people ask, well, is the one on AliExpress not a fake or anything like that? No, not at all. I guarantee you that this toy is exactly the same as this toy, right? Exactly the same. So to get to the topic of the video, what a lot of people don't realize is on Amazon, most of the stuff is not actually sold by Amazon. It's just listed on the Amazon website. So for example, this toy, you'll see it says buy pet stages. So this is a completely different company that's gone ahead and listed this product on the website. Now what they've done is they wouldn't have gone to AliExpress, they would have gone to Alibaba, which is another one that we're going to talk about, which will essentially have the exact same item. The only difference is on Alibaba you would have to order a very, very large volume. And then the game plan there is you ship a large volume of it over to a warehouse in Amazon, and then Amazon will ship the items from their warehouse to the customer as people order, and then the difference, which was $4 on that item, is profit. But that's not what we're talking about. That is FBA, that will come later in the channel. What we're talking about is specifically drop shipping, which more is this, Dude's Gadget. So essentially, this is just an example of a store that sells gadgets, but you could set up another store that sells cat toys, call it something else, whatever you want, and list this toy and pretty much every other cat toy that you can find. So pretty much anything on here, literally the amount of toys that you want to list is unlimited. That's why I say you can duplicate Amazon, because Amazon at this point pretty much has everything. If you wanted to sit and put every single item on your store, then you can 100% do that. There's nothing stopping you from that. It will take some time, but it can be done. So the question that's going to come up then is, but every time I list an item on the store, I have to buy a large volume of the order, and then I have to put it somewhere. So if I'm putting up my own store, I can't put it in Amazon's warehouse. So does that mean that I have to ship it to my house, or store it kind of like in a warehouse or something like that? The answer is no. And that's the difference between AliExpress and Alibaba. AliExpress will allow you to buy one of these toys. So you can literally buy just one, and the address that it's going to ship to is going to be the address that the customer enters when they order from one of these stores. Alright, so let me just re-explain in case you missed it. I have a store, not this one, something else, selling cat toys with a list of every single cat toy I can find on there, but I hold no inventory, I've got no stock, nothing. The only thing that I have is a laptop. I've got nothing else, right? So when someone comes into my store and they order something that they like, how do I get the item to them? Well, I literally just go over to AliExpress. Whatever they ordered from me, I order from AliExpress and ship it straight to the address which they gave me on their store. Now that's very manual, especially when you start doing high amounts of orders. So there's softwares that you can use that can completely automate that, completely automate it, so you don't have to do anything. So at this point, you can duplicate Amazon literally completely, because everything that Amazon has, most likely the same thing or a variant of it can be found in AliExpress or in Alibaba, and definitely the best sellers, which is really what you want to be selling anyway. So now, a lot of people don't realize this, but when you're on Facebook, on Twitter and Instagram, etc., when you see ads for stores selling products, majority of those products are actually these dropshipping stores. Whoops, sorry guys, the camera battery died there. But really that's what I wanted to just get into this video, just to show you a little bit about what's going on online, because majority of the stores, especially clothing brands and stuff that you guys are buying from, are actually set up just by individuals who literally just take advantage of the ability to do this. And there's such a gap in the market for it, for people who are doing it correctly. Now, people say, but aren't a lot of people doing this? The answer is yes. There are tons and tons of people doing it every single day, who are failing every single day. The difference is doing it correctly, which rarely is about building a brand instead of just setting up a store. That's something that we'll get into in future videos. So if kind of this interests you, or literally just like you were just like, wow, that kind of makes sense, I've kind of bought from a store like that before, especially if you've had shipping times of like 12 days, and there are ways around that, definitely. We'll also get into that in future videos. But drop a subscribe, leave a comment down below on questions. I really want to start making videos that answer people's specific questions instead of just talk about general topics. So leave a specific question down below, and either I'll answer you or I'll make a video answering the question. But otherwise, have a great day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.